Hello people, and welcome to Crypto Exposed. Okay guys, got a post here from Hedera and I thought I'd share this with you. This is a company that I've covered before, but I'm going to go to it a bit more, give you an update. So Hedera says, Diamond Standard is revolutionizing the $1.2 trillion diamond market by democratizing access to diamond investment using the Hedera network, enabling anyone to easily buy, sell and trade authenticated diamonds through a transparent, secure digital marketplace. #RWA. Amazing stuff guys. What have I been telling you about RWA? And so, just another thing here that we've got here, RWA Hub, and they have said, exciting news from Diamond Standard, revolutionizing the $1.2 trillion diamond market through blockchain technology with Hedera. Key benefits: invest in diamonds without high barriers, authenticated diamonds on a secure digital marketplace, buy, sell and trade seamlessly via blockchain, own part of the diamond market with real assets. Yeah, so I actually covered Diamond Standard a long time ago because they used to be on Ethereum and they came over to Hedera for the obvious reasons. You know, Ethereum, it was too high, the prices would fluctuate in terms of the gas fees, so there was never really no consistency, and sometimes when the blockchain would get congested, it would cause problems and that kind of stuff. So they moved over to Hedera, which is of course a smart choice. And yeah, as I say, like, they are obviously happy because they've been on Hedera ever since, and here we've got more stories from them continuing to revolutionize the $1.2 trillion market. So why is this so good? Well, first and foremost, I've already told you about RWAs. I've told you the importance of them and what's going to happen. You've seen it here. You've seen it with one that I covered on properties not long ago. You've here got diamonds. I've said it before, everything of value will be tokenized in the end. And so the benefits of this with like diamonds is, look, first and foremost, it's the barrier to entry, right? Like I said here, invest in diamonds without the high barriers. Like before, if you wanted a diamond, let's just say you wanted a whole diamond, you may not have enough money for a whole diamond, right? You might be like, I can't afford a proper full diamond, but I would love to just have some money in a diamond. Well, in this, you can buy a tokenized percentage of the diamond, right? You don't have to hold a whole diamond. So it may just be you hold, let's just say 20% of a diamond, and that's you invested, right? You haven't got to have like the full amount. You could say, okay, let me just maybe invest like $200 into a diamond. You know, that's not going to get me a full blown one, but I've got $200 worth of investment in a diamond, right? And you know, if that diamond becomes more valuable in the future, well, you've still made money. So you've still been able to participate and make money, right? It may not have been as on a bigger scale if you hold the whole diamond, but you've still had some level of investment in something. And this is why this is so great, because one of the reasons why people can't invest in things is simply because money, right? Some people haven't got enough money to buy a whole thing. So for example, if you think about watches, right? There's a lot of people out there who would like to invest in, let's just say like a Rolex or something like that, but they haven't got enough money to invest in the Rolex. Well, let's say you now have a tokenized Rolex. You might not have enough to buy the whole Rolex, but you might have enough to buy a percentage of it, and that could help, raise its value in time, and so you make some profit over it in the long term. Again, not as much if you held the full Rolex, the full percentage ownership of the Rolex, but you still made something. And the thing is, in this way, it might be that you just work your way up to owning the full thing, right? So it might be like, hey, I'm going to put in $200 here once a month every time I get paid until I eventually own a whole diamond, right? Because normally it's like, look, if you haven't got the money, then you can't buy it, right? It's just you either got the money or you haven't. But in this instance now, because they can break it down into fractions and stuff like that, you've got much more of a chance to get involved and just continuing to contribute to your percentage ownership. And this is the kind of thing that's so great with tokenization. The other thing is like, all this stuff is regulated. Like, it's going to be authenticated, the diamond, so you haven't got to worry that, you're actually investing in something that doesn't exist. It's going to be by a company that is regulated. They will authenticate that the diamonds are real. They will authenticate that they do have the backing of whatever they are tokenizing, so you haven't got to worry about that. Again, you haven't got to worry about how hard it is to, sell, like, because you can just do it all via the blockchain or hashgraph, that kind of thing. So it's just a thing of, hey, you look for a buyer, you sell, right? Like, it's not like when you've owned in the actual diamond and you might have to like go out and meet people who will want to buy the diamond off you, that kind of thing. It's, hey, you can do it all online. So another great thing about this. And so, yeah, it's this kind of thing that just gets you involved in investing and owning like, real assets. Like, diamonds is such a, a good thing to be able to invest in if you want to. And this is like, like lowering the barrier to entry, right? This is making it so that, the average person can get involved. And so this is what I really like about the technology, man. This is what I like, what it's bringing in terms of the opportunities. So it's great to see that Diamond Standard are still out here doing their thing. It's great to see that they're still pushing and tokenizing on Hedera. I think these can be, something that's real great in the future because, diamonds is a big market. And I think once it gets bigger and bigger, obviously it's just going to attract more people. And as I say, now like you're lowering the barrier to entry, they could get a lot more people who want to invest, right? Like people who want to invest in like diamonds, people who want to invest in like property. And you're now like making it so it's going to be like fractionalized ownership. The people that are going to want to get involved in that kind of stuff because they're like safe bets in terms of investment, I can only imagine. So, this is a great thing, man. This is going to be something that's really positive for Hedera overall long term. And I look forward to seeing more from these guys because I really think they've got a promising future. I'll be sure to keep you guys updated. Thank you very much for watching this. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And hit that bell. Take care.